Episode 7. Recap. The Stones of Brannock Tor. A few days after the caravan's journey, the party finally arrived at Brannock Tor. The windswept hill rises above the moors overlooking Loch Cairns, crowned by a solitary granite pillar said by locals to hum with strange life after sunset. Quaid, Alamora, and Aranthor scouted ahead, confirming the ruined fort was abandoned, aside from animals that had made their home among the stones. Quaid spotted additional ruins to the east, hinting that the area once held more than a single fortress. The courtyard could be cleared within a day, and Aranthor's divine sense detected no aberrant presence. While scouting, Quaid also discovered crockle, a dense grey root vegetable resembling a heavy potato, growing wild near the ruins, an encouraging sign that the land could sustain settlement. Inside the fort, the group uncovered a hidden stair descending into the mountain. At its base, Ausonia smashed through a rusted gate, revealing an overgrown escape route, emerging near the ruined temple of the Dawn Shard, built of the same ancient stone as the fort. Meanwhile, the caravan began securing the stronghold. Watch rotations were set, food conjured, and plans formed for settlement and defense, especially with the looming threat of orcs to the west. Exploring the temple revealed fragments of an ancient archive. Carved tablets and letters referenced Loranthos, an agricultural settlement linked to a site known as the Circle, a mysterious structure scholars once believed required 5 anchors to stabilize its power. One name appeared repeatedly in the research: Magister Seregion Eragar, who claimed the circle was not a weapon or gate, but a lens. The temple records confirmed the scholars had once worked under the authority of the Republic of Kadan, the ancient civilization that ruled these lands centuries ago. As the group surveyed the surrounding moors, a lone rider approached from the east, a half-elven warrior leading a horse with an orc corpse lashed to its saddle. He introduced himself as Yoshikaga Vartan, a Sohai warrior priest from the prefecture, and the sworn retainer of Ausonia's uncle. And with that unexpected arrival, the quiet ruins of Brannock Tor began to feel far less empty.
Okay, there we go. We have. Something's missing. Need to unmute everybody else.
It was probably just a messenger service of hiring actual couriers.
Yeah.
So we are back. We are live once again with more Kingdoms of the Shattered Crown. So if you paid attention to the beginning of the episode, we have an automated recap that I go through and make based off of the player's notes, and a sultry British voice actress, does the recap. So a month has passed by since the events of last game, as of this point. And that goes a part of our kingdom rules. So we have to obviously fast forward a little bit so that more can take place, stuff can be built, establishments can be made, and stuff can be enacted. So we have our very first roll for the night. Not only for XP, that's not very first, but for the kingdom roll, we're going to see how that ends up doing, whether it's a pass or fail. And I think we've got it all out as of this point. If you guys are interested, you can, of course, conduct a conversation about who's going to take what role, what is most fitting as you see fit, which would probably make sense. Otherwise, we might need to just do this quickly out of character and then get to in character. So however you guys decided, but let's go ahead and roll for monthly XP before we go any further. So if I can get somebody to roll for that, Purdy, please.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
That was a D10?
Yes.
Or how do we do that again? On D10. 2.
2.
Boy, okay. So then what does that
So,
mean for us?
Is that 200?
That's-
Yep.
Dang.
Okay. 200 XP.
That was for the monthly?
That was for monthly, yes.
And there's no birthdays in April, right?
Nobody has a birthday in April.
No, we're
It's the month when
pretty.
no babies were born.
I was going to say we're pretty backloaded when it comes to the latter half of the month. We've got September for Rachel, and then we've got a bunch of us for October.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Me
The
and
latter half
Matt
of the
take
year.
up March, so
yeah, so there you
you're welcome for being born in spring.
go. And Abby is being feisty tonight, so
I'm always feisty. You just don't always know I'm feisty.
I can't do it every month, Jerome.
Brittany, I need a union ruling.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
Thanks, Brittany.
oh, you suck. So, we need to get this decided. Who's going to take what role and what it does, what it is, and what it was. Mike actually went through and made the list of them.
Yeah, Mike already put business cards out to order, so he's ordered the
Look,
plaques and everything.
My ADD has been raging lately, so hyper focused. Did I put that in here somewhere?
In Dungeons and Dragons back in
There
March
it is.
20. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'd done this without talking to anybody. I just dropped people into slots, but I put Asonia's ruler, Nobody is treasurer, Aranthor is marshal, Folus is warden, Griffith is high priest, Alamor is counselor, and Quaid is our spy master.
Sounds good to me.
I
Those
think
were based on our skills and attributes, correct?
Yes. Essentially, each role has something that will tie to like a primary stat or like ability or whatnot. Mm-hmm. So it just comes down to each month you will roll, one thing, and that's it.
Does anybody want a different role or not to have a role?
Yeah, let's stay on top of this, guys.
Yeah,
It's a yay nay situation. So if you're good with it, just say yes. If not, debate.
Quaid is good with being spy master.
That
Thank
seems
God.
very fitting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is Sonia willing to be the ruler?
I guess.
She nodded and she gave a thumbs up, but she was feeding her face at that point
Right.
and trying to be sneaky about it. So
I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm just trying not to get my hair and everything.
okay, well, being
Trying to be
sneaky
delicate.
sounded better.
Okay. Maybe I should be the spy master.
Yeah, that'll work. Clank, clank, clank.
I know, right?
You don't see me.
They'll never see me coming.
No, that's the problem. She makes so much noise, it actually displaces where she's at. So you just hear nothing but noise, and you're like,
It echoes
Well,
everywhere.
yeah.
I will point out there was nothing stealthy about James Bond.
Fair. Good point.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, so is Aaron Thor good with being marshal?
I'm looking up what the martial stuff is again.
Martial defense and musters it, and gives advantage on stability check versus raids. So you're kind of the head of the town, fighters.
I mean,
Yeah,
you are a war hero, so
yeah, I think Aaron Thor would be fine with it, but I think he wants to also have like some say in some of the ruler stuff. But I mean, that would I don't know if that could be role play or not.
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
role play.
Yeah, Sonia is totally not authoritarian, so you will absolutely be included.
Yeah, because I think like he wants to make sure that we're putting this place first because we're the stewards of all of these people, and yeah, he wants to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're always putting their safety and their prosperity like above anything that we have going on.
Just make sure that you bribe the ruler 3 times a month, and we'll make sure that your claims are heard.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Jerome, what role do I have to make in order to usurp?
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys forgot to hear me say that, the paladin has a shadow. So,
oh no.
So we really need someone in the treasurer position, right, Mike?
Yeah, that gives advantage on prosperity checks, and prosperity checks are how the village grows.
What do we roll for prosperity checks?
everything's a
You roll
D20.
prosperity plus.
Yeah, so essentially what it comes down to is each one is its own stat. So like say for example, if you had a prosperity of -1, like the kingdom is doing poorly, it's going to take away 1 from whatever you roll, but you also have your own stat to put to it.
Okay. Right. Because if we need someone there and someone else in counselor, Alamora could take up treasurer or magister. She's kind of the big magic user.
I think treasurer would be the most important as far as the city goes, because it is going to need income and money to keep going.
Yeah.
Somebody to manage the money up front, so you're not missing out on those key roles. Because if you
not Aaron Thor.
Exactly.
Probably not Zara either. I don't think Zara's going to be good at any of those roles.
No, I just mean that Aaron Thor likes to give money away.
Oh right.
I mean, he gives his own money away. He has like his parts. Yeah.
That was in episode 1 factoid that we found out.
Do the positions have to be filled by players?
No, they can be filled by NPCs if you have an NPC that is skilled to do so.
Oh, we should have Maven be the treasurer.
So
then.
there will be eventually times that you may be able to bring somebody in to fill in that role as an NPC, because that's kind of what they're there for.
Okay. Could Maven fill the
some of the NPCs are there also to fill that role when you guys are gone.
Right.
Ron
or he could be the
Magister.
counselor, take Alamora's spot that was there, and now Alamora could be treasurer.
So like some of these things aren't necessary for a while, like counselor or magister. Like we don't have a university or anything. So Magister's maybe not super necessary yet.
Right.
Okay, then I will take the treasurer's spot if we're all in agreement.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's just a mechanic sort of thing. If you want to role play it, you can. It's not something that like I'm gonna call out and say you need to role play this. That's not how that works. These are just this is basically stuff that happens in the background.
Okay.
Okay, so your treasurer.
Then with that, Follis is obviously good with Warden. He's been wanting to do that. Is Griffith good being the high priest?
Well, since we've had a month of time going by, not that we role played it, but if by now that is the rollout of it, then yes. I mean, right now he's a noble.
You're the
He
most
believes
priestly out of everyone, though.
right, and so the main religion of the village would now be Dianthos. In that sense.
Okay, cool. And so we're leaving Counselor empty for now, Quaid Spymaster, and leaving Magister empty. Unless Zara wants to be either the Counselor or the Magister?
What exactly? I mean, I don't know what those really fully are. Those listed in the Discord?
Public trust.
The Magister is magic and research, boost discovery checks, academy, library stuff. Yeah, I think it is in it's in the pinned section of our Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's the one from 11/14/25.
Oh wow.
Titled Kingdom Rules 1.3.
Let me also just drop a screenshot in the D&D channel. So there you go.
Okay, thank you. Research.
We also need to decide our state bird. We probably should.
I thought we decided on Raven.
Well, but I'm mainly joking, but I do think we should probably also. I mean, this is not. I'm just like stalling, but like we could also like do. We should design like a banner. Like, what is our standard?
That would be cool too.
Yeah.
Very in character.
Yeah.
I don't think I quite get the counselor role. Like, what exactly does that do? It just says public trust. That doesn't tell me much of anything.
I mean, it's not like the kingdom rules
don't know
go
what that
into
means.
great detail. It's just, I look at it as someone who helped.
You mean to talk to the public?
So counselor is involved with the public trust. Once per turn, may reduce unrest by 1 after a morale success.
Yes, I'm reading that. I just don't know exactly what the role itself, like, I know what a treasurer does, they're managing the finances. We've got the ruler, I know the warden, but counselor just says public trust. And I don't know what that
I think that means
you're kind of like the voice of the people. You talk to the people, you help.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What it works out to mechanics wise, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there, Abby. As everybody's pointed out, it's public trust sort of thing. So once per kingdom turn, basically once a month. If you are the counselor, you can attempt to reduce unrest by 1 after a moral success. So morale works, kind of plays a factor here. So really it only comes into place if like you guys take a hit.
Okay.
And then
I'll take counselor.
And basically you would come in and be all Zara-like and be like, hey, look at this. We're all happy. Drink, have fun.
That's her jam right there. So
that's exactly what you did in the other town. So
yeah, literally.
And which is just fine. That you are
pies for everyone.
Yeah, precisely. It's one of those things that you are the party planner. So when morale starts getting low, it's time for you to throw a gig.
Yeah, you're over kingdom happiness.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I like to be around people.
In the unrest and ruin section, in the heading of clearing unrest, throwing a festival removes 1 from the unrest score.
Oh, that absolutely fits your vibe.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with that one.
Wait, so the proverbial
Party planner.
department pizza party?
Yeah. No, Zara's in charge of the Ren fairs.
She's the PTA president.
There you go.
There you go.
Food for everyone.
It's the BTA, the Brannock Tor Association.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
So it looks like we've got
She's gonna have like sloppily lettered signs up there. It's like BTA.
It's made out of vegetation. But she's
Yep.
There you go.
All organic.
Cool. Okay, well then I guess we have all of the those set up. We don't have a magister right now, so then I guess the ruler makes the monthly roll then.
So we have upkeep first. So you gotta make your payments.
Okay. And
So I have
Upkeep starts at 50, and then you've got the settlement base. If it's a village, which it is, it's 100. Any improvements you guys are doing during this month, which you can make one in the hex, is on top of that. What did you guys settle on, anyways? The farm?
yeah, farm for month 1.
Okay.
yeah, need to feed our people.
And Shelly's asking if anybody needs a reroll.
Oh,
Everybody
Shelly.
could always use a reroll. What do you mean?
I could use one.
I have one. Does
Let's
everybody
see if I
have one?
I have
I-
zero.
got one.
I have one.
Okay, so it looks like Dale could use one,
I do not have one.
and Rachel could use one.
And I do currently have one
Okay.
that I'll hoard forever because it won't help me.
Okay, so Shelly's in the process of doing that right now.
Thank you, Shelly.
You've basically got everybody who is assigned, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it in the channel.
Cool. Okay, so and you guys have decided you're building a farm. Okay, so cool. Boop, doop, 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 doop. And I
I
have
also
to.
have an accounting spreadsheet going.
Cool. So we've already got the hex claimed. One second.
Yes. Thank you, Mike.
I have a hard time not doing it.
I think it's awesome.
In college, I was like, you know how you get in group projects and someone always doesn't do their part, and then someone ends up being the person who does most of the group. I was that guy.
That was me too.
It's just like, I'm just going to do this on my own. Like, if they do their research, then they can talk about it. But if they don't, then I can talk about it.
Yeah. I'm just like, it's just really great to have another person that was, like, oh, that was always me. So it's like, we have two.
I was the person that would always remind the teacher we were supposed to have a quiz.
Oh. So we
Sorry.
have 2 nerds and a narc in our
Okay, so we've got the event phase. 1 second.
I'm joking. I love you guys.
Jerome does that, do we want to recap what happened in that chat?
That would be a good idea. Please do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific way you want us to do it, or you just want us to?
No.
With voices.
Like have a meeting in character kind of thing.
Just do it like we do our other.
Okay.
Yeah, recap it like the notes.
Or other recaps. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess so Quaid and Alamora talked about what was over the scrolls that Aranthor and Alamora discovered.
Mhm.
And then we talked to the orc. We asked him specific questions and he was very sassy. Let's see here. I'm not looking up what questions we asked him. Oh, so we asked him like what his orders were, And he didn't answer, but he answered later that they're out to raid weak targets for food, resources, and gold. And we learned the commander's name was Ashen Talon of Varag.
That was the name of their group.
The group.
The commander
Karzog One Eye
Yeah.
was the name of the leader.
Yeah.
The one that countered Alamora's spells, I think.
Yeah.
He hates weakness. They do not treat their females very well. And they don't like half-breed orcs. And
they apparently have an encampment somewhere.
yes.
And we are going to beat them up.
Mm-hmm. And Quaid and Fullis. And was there one more that was going to go on that scouting party?
It was the monkey.
That was me.
Vartan.
I thought it was me. No.
We're all going to go scouting for the encampment. And we know that Fullis does not like undead. Was that everything?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, as opposed to what? Is liking undead the default state? Come on.
Well, no. I'm just...
Yay, zombies!
I just thought it was funny that he was so skittish around it. I liked the character development backstory.
Yeah. He's part horse. He's got to be skittish.
Yeah, fair.
His nostrils are flaring. Lights in his eyes.
The prey animal.
We've got to like rub his chin and feed him an apple.
That might work.
We can say up to this point that everyone is up to date with the scroll information and the orc information. So everybody knows what was on the scroll and what we found out from the orcs.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready, Jerome? We're ready.
Almost. Okay, so good news. I'll define this later on. You guys had a heroic event, so basically something really good happened. You didn't have any unrest anyways. So basically it was just a morale boost that did nothing, wasted nothing, but made everything seem better. Now we need to do the domain attribute check for ruler's proficiency.
So I have to roll something?
You have to roll a d20. Right now, your DC is a 10.
And which attribute is she adding?
I'm looking that up right now. Proficiency.
Oh, just the proficiency bonus. Okay.
Yep.
Is it our character proficiency bonus, or is it like a separate?
Your character proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Which everyone should be the same.
Yeah. So +3.
So +3.
17.
So you have successfully made the domain check.
Ooh.
Since it is tiny, so everything has actually been going along better than you had anticipated. Especially given the situation you're in.
Woohoo.
And let's go ahead and check for morale, despite the fact you guys had the heroic event. DC 20, it's 0 because there's nothing, or sorry, not DC 20, D20, it's a 0 and you have a +3 to the roll. You need to get over a 10. And even if you don't, you had a heroic event, so it's a wash. So just go ahead and roll so we get used to that.
Who's rolling this one?
Brittany.
Oh, me again?
Yes.
So we have a high priest, and so we have advantage on morale checks.
Cool. So you get to roll twice.
Do it twice.
Okay, remind me what I'm rolling.
D20. Just
D20?
roll a D20.
Roll 2
Yeah.
d20s and take the higher.
Plus.
Yep.
Plus 3.
Not that one.
Jerome, can we use rerolls on this stuff or no?
Failure.
7.
What?
Technically, yes, you can if you want to re-roll that. I
Should
will
I
say you already have a heroic event, so it would be a wash here, even if you fail. So do you want to re-roll, or do you want to just let the heroic event take its place?
Can I spend my reroll to have her re-roll it?
No.
No. Oh.
Okay.
We'll just leave it for this time.
I think let it go.
Yep. So you are good. So basically, something ends up happening in the domain, but it's a shrug. People aren't too terribly concerned with it because you guys have shown a lot of joint leadership, from pitching in directly with the peasants to help build, to good food, to generally looking competent and capable while they are around. So the month goes off without much of a hitch. So it's going to be 150 total net upkeep. The farm, however, starts to generate it, so it would have normally been 200 since you built it, but it offsets. So those of you who are keeping track of that. So you are good.
Okay.
I put my math in the channel if you want to check it. But...
I'm fine.
Okay. We have 1,700 gold left of our 3,000.
Okay.
That includes sending 300 back to what's her name?
Making the payment. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So,
yeah.
So that's probably one of the big successes is you actually now have a large sprawling farm out here. The tavern is almost complete as of this point. So if you would want to pay for it to bring it into fruition, you can. You'll have to
How
wait.
much?
Before we get too far from the roll, should we roll prosperity to see if we can put a growth mark on our village?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that me again?
You, Brittany, go for it.
Yes. Yeah. You are the ruler. Makes you the
Same
ruler.
rule as you, or same role as always.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do we get any bonuses from?
Hang on. We have advantage to prosperity checks thanks to Alamora.
Because she is the treasurer.
Right.
Yeah.
Now in the
Okay.
Woo, Brittany!
Should
Nice.
I roll again just to see? Or should we take that?
Double crit.
Yeah.
Double crit. Come on.
We've got a crit, but yeah, go ahead. Let's see how
Yeah.
bad it could have been.
Only
Okay.
D100.
So the sheet says D20 plus domain attribute plus ruler's proficiency.
Not bad. So it still would have been good either way.
Because I think our domain's a 0 right now.
Well,
Or is it?
The prosperity. It might be at a 1. but,
it's at
I
a
mean,
1. Because we
moot
have a
point,
character
'cause,
sheet for Brannick Tor as well. Jerry gave us a character
Mhm.
sheet. So we have a stability of 2, an economy / prosperity of 1, and a loyalty of 2
Mhm.
starting.
But you got a critical, so
Yeah.
there we go.
So there you go.
So I'm going to write down 1 growth tick on the village.
Nice.
Oh, also, where this will be important, Rachel, because you took on the role of counselor. If for some
Yes.
reason the country winds up in debt, that also raises the unrest.
Okay.
So that's another way you can come around and try to help keep things from spilling over.
Throw money around. Yep.
Well, not necessarily throw money. Again, you're throwing parties.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the old
Forget
Roman way.
Forget the debt.
Yep. We're all
There's no
broke, but
debt.
here's some food.
Yeah. Eat your troubles away.
It's just student loans. Let's do a keg stand.
So there you go. Anything else? You guys gonna do anything else? Bueller?
Um,
think that's all for the mechanics right
Oh,
now.
what is the traditional mode of communication? Like, is it messenger pigeon, messenger crow, couriers?
Both of those. So by flight, by pigeon or crow, or running, depending upon what you have resources to. The most common, obviously, is running, but there are those who have spells that can do it as well. There are certain spells that will allow you to communicate over long distances.
Yeah, we used our one, like our growth thing to build the farm.
Which
Okay.
was necessary. Food is
Mhm.
first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to see when we could build a fort, but I guess we'll have to wait till next time. Okay.
I have a plan.
Yeah.
He's the half man with the plan.
Okay, and I'm just looking at. I'm just going back over. This doesn't look like a tavern. Well, there's an inn. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. It is there. I thought it was. Okay. So back in character at this point. I think the group needs to have a discussion as to what you're going to do from here.
Then Quaid would go up to Asonia at some point and be like, Lady Asonia, we need to find out where that encampment is. I know we've been doing our patrols, but we haven't been going too far. I think it's time that we actually look deeper. I'd at least rather be on the offensive than on the defensive when it comes to those guys.
Yeah, you're right. And I think that's going to be a little harder than we expected. I've received some information via celestial means that I should probably impart to the group. Let's get everyone together.
Right.
Rachel, you were just given a reroll by Shelley.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Shelly.
So Quaid will do his part going around gathering the company.
Okay, so where are you having everybody meet? As of right now,
Tavern?
most of the folks, the tavern hasn't been completed. You guys haven't paid for that
Oh.
yet.
Mhm.
There. I mean, you can meet there, but it's not private. There's no like roof or anything to it. There is some obviously repairs that have been conducted at the fort, enough so that way the tower that's there's no hole in it. Like if you looked at the map, there's clearly like ceiling breakage right there. That's all been repaired, so it can still be used as like an effective tower. So you can go there if you want to have your meeting. Otherwise, you'll probably have to go off the wilderness someplace for some privacy.
Yeah, I think the tower makes the most sense, or perhaps in the secret place underneath the keep. But
The tower sounds fine.
Okay.
Into the tower.
Okay. Well, I mean, all of you get there. You don't need me for that part.
So, a few bits of information that I've been given from a messenger from my deity. We are on the right track. We are supposed to be here. I have a little insight on that temple that's just down the hill. Apparently, the deity that was worshipped there is called Sarenrae, or the Everlight. She
So it was
was
the
also
Sarenrae?
Sarenrae.
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 Yeah.
She is from the same plane that my lady Iomade is from. And she was worshipped there a long, long time ago. Apparently, she was one of the primary deities to the Republic of Kadhan.
Kadan.
That's what I said. Thank you, Mr. GM. So apparently this Republic of Kadhan predates the city of Denipenix, where which was a city that I helped to excavate a few years ago.
You said it predates what? I'm sorry.
Denipenix.
Yeah, thanks for putting those names in there, Jerome.
No problem. I try to stay on top of
that. And it was very big on philosophy and other scholarly activities. They wrote a lot of it down, so that would explain some of the scrolls that you found. There is some conjecture by the powers that be that they may have known where the items of power were and could describe them in some of those scrolls. So that's something that we're going to want to look into. Let's see. What else is in my notes? There's a word Lorenthos that came up several times, but we're not sure if it was a town or a person. Probably more like a town. It seems like a place that had some correspondence with this learning center. And then also I was informed that this this Karzug One-Eye, the orc leader, is actually a very smart individual. And unfortunately, the orcs seem to have spent the last several generations educating themselves. They apparently have some schools that rival the best schools in Caer Connaught. And so that's going to be difficult for us to I mean, we need to be careful not to underestimate them. Apparently the party that we encountered, and we were surprised how well put together they were. That's going to be typical. But we also are not. It seems like they don't understand that they are pawns of the Whispered One. They think that they're working under their own accord. So that's the news that I have from celestial sources.
You mentioned Loranthos. If I remember, about a month ago when we got here, Alamora and Aranthor read about that. That's about where the Fields of Larnwick is now.
Until the calamity that happened that has bathed it in death.
So I guess that is a site that we're going to want to look into.
We are going to need to bring a whole lot of holy water, because the last time I was there, it was overrun with the undead. We barely escaped with our lives then.
Oh.
But we did escape. It was just at night it gets crazy there.
How big is this place?
I don't know exactly if we were in the Larenthos specifically, but the group I was with, one of our members was charged with meeting his own celestial advisor in one of the ruins there. We did some digging. He met his person. We did not get the chance to speak with him. It was a private meeting. But as the sun was setting, the undead became restless and they chased us from the place.
Is it situated such that we would be able to get in and out during the daytime and return the next day?
If we knew where we were going, if we could pinpoint it precisely, we might be able to, but that is also to assume that nothing has changed there. Perhaps it has gotten worse. But I think scouting will give us the information we know, but it roils in death during the night. And if we do go, we should definitely bring carts and swift mounts. Fleeing on foot was difficult.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah, we did have a cart, but I trust
carts are not especially fast.
Yeah, fleet steeds would be the best. I think one for each of us that is going, that can outpace the undead hordes. But if we are expecting to bring things back, then a cart would be nice. I can lift quite a bit, but it depends on what we are going there for. If it is to scout, we could travel light. If we are planning to excavate, we may need to find a way to keep the undead at bay. Perhaps we can sanctify the land when we arrive, create a holy place that the undead cannot get to, but it depends on... we did not know too much of the place when we got there, so I'm not sure what will work, but it is always worth a shot.
The undead are anathema to nature. Dianthos would grant protection to those through me who would go in.
I also have some defense against them.
Me too. And he holds his axe.
I can talk to them.
Like when they're moving around there.
That is so icky.
Well, it comes in handy when, you kill the spy.
That's
when
not
do you
a
want
skill
to
I
go and see
expected
him?
you would have. Yeah, what do you all think? How soon can we afford to leave this place and find out?
On all accounts, it seems like we're doing well. I don't see why we should wait. I mean, we've got to do it at some point.
How many days will it take us to get to this place?
I
worry that if we, knowing that Karzog One Eye and his scouts are about, I'm worried that we might leave Brannock Tor undefended or lightly defended.
That's my worry
Jerome,
too.
do we have any kind of a sense of how far it would be to get there? Like based on what Aaron Thor knows about where it was and where we think we are now?
Yeah. So now keep in mind, this is not going by boat. I'm measuring this out by horseback. Part of it would have to be horseback no matter what. Aaron already knows that. Mm-hmm. If it's strictly horseback, you're looking at somewhere between 10 to 15 days.
Holy moly.
Yeah, perhaps we should wait until after the fort is up to muster.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, there's also the option of going back through the Kingdom of Elethan and taking a boat ride part of the way.
How far was it to Velathan?
Velathan from your position is like 3 days ride.
Oh, it's not bad.
No,
Then-
you guys are literally neighbors.
Right.
But then the boat up and then the boat back and then the ride back. It's still a long time to leave our very fragile place undefended.
Well, in the
I agree.
meantime, until we have a safe haven for the village to retreat to as needed, maybe we should stay here. So work that needs to be done here, I suppose more reading of the scrolls in the temple, and also Quaid was talking about scouting further away. You want to talk about that?
Well, if we can track where they are, about a month ago, Vartan found that one lone orc about a mile away from where we saw him, not far from us. So it's been a month since then. We can expect that there's probably been a few more scouts just like that, might be seeing us from a range. Be nice if we had eyes on where they live too. Otherwise, they have the advantage.
Who do you think we need to go with you?
Whoever's fast, whoever can stay silent. Be nice to have somebody magical with, just in case things get messy. But we wouldn't try to engage. We'd just try to find them. Unless, of course, there's one or two orcs we can get rid of on the way.
I can do all
I
those
do
things.
have the ability to make us silent when we go, pass without a trace.
Oh, I can't
That
do
would help.
that. But if it's partially dark, I can just go invisible.
Alamora, it
quiet.
might be more useful to keep you in the archives.
Okay.
I would note from our conversation so far that we are immediately on a war footing with the orcs. That isn't the intent we came here with.
But it seems that's the intent the orcs have with anyone else in this region. I mean, do we really want to try to talk to them? Be diplomatic? If they've got those schools, if they're educated,
I
guess
think
it's
it's worth
possible.
a try.
I was also
It's-
thinking maybe we should attempt to send somebody to their schools. You want to learn information about the historical items here? How did they gain that knowledge to build a school? They must have found some repository of knowledge to establish their education with.
Well, we'd have to go into their lands west of here, wouldn't we? That's where they come from.
Do you mean to send somebody to this school as like a student and a spy?
No, as somebody wishing to gather information, if they have a school, they must have a repository of information. And where would they have gotten that repository of information? Orcs
Well,
are not known to be scholars. They would have to have found something that they could learn from.
the Republic of Kadan, according to my information, did encapsulate land on both sides of the mountains. So, could be that they had materials and cities on the orc side, and they were found and excavated and the knowledge taken.
Yes, you said from your discussion with the deceased orc that their mission was to attack the weak for resources. Perhaps we proved we are not weak. That is why they have not attacked us since.
But if
Possible.
we can locate them, that will give us an assessment of the strength and the nature of their force. Maybe we can try extending an olive branch. It seems like a long shot, but if they can be reasoned with, then that would be preferable to murdering them all.
The thing about the orc commander is that he had honor. He kept to his agreement to let me go. So this isn't a mindless, bloodthirsty band of orcs.
And they serve Gorham, if I heard that right.
I don't know about that.
That's right. The dead orc did mention that. But like
Gorham
you
is
said, they're all being puppeted around by this whispered one, and they don't even know.
that's my information. But Gorham is a berserker god. He's a war god, but he is not an evil god. So
Really?
that's I've known people who served Gorham.
Well,
It's a different set of ideals, of course, but not necessarily an evil one.
it sounds like scouting them, seeing if we can find him, is still on the table. Gives us at least some information.
Yes, but perhaps not killing every single lone orc you find along the way until you find their camp.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to invite them to trade?
I think the scouting is a good idea to at least know who is our closest, like which establishment is closest to us. If they seem to be a warband, numbers and these things. Arming ourselves with knowledge does not mean we must kill them. And then once we have an assessment of what they are doing and what they are planning, perhaps then we could attempt a parlay. But
we won't know any of that until we can see what we're dealing with.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is I think the scouting is a good idea. Yes.
We need to know what's out there.
And we need to make sure that they are not sneaking up our back door. But yes, I am also in the idea of peace before war. I think is a pleasant one. If we can reason with them and make them into allies, then sure. But I think first we should not let them have all of the cards on the table. We should arm ourselves with knowledge as they are.
Then with your permission, Lydia, Sonia, I'd like to take Zara and Folas with me to scout, see if we can find him. We won't attack. We'll just get information and come back and report to you what we find.
That's amenable.
And Quaid looks to Folas and Zara and is like, whenever you two are ready, we can head out.
Hold on. And Aaron Thor reaches into his pack and he pulls out some scrolls. They look kind of ratty, kind of beat up, but he hands you 2 scrolls. And he says, I had never had the cause to use these because I can do the healing myself, but these are scrolls of cure wounds. I have 2 of them. Use them wisely, my friends.
Not bad. Thanks. He goes ahead and hands one of those scrolls to Zara.
Oh, thank you. It's a scroll of cure wounds.
Cure light wounds, right?
I just have cure wounds, which I think is the base, like level 1.
Okay, so cure light wounds, yeah, cure. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a D8 of healing, plus Yeah, well, I don't know if this. I'm sure the scroll probably gives you some other like plus whatever. But yeah, no one. It's a one-time use, but I have 2 of them, and now they are yours. Go with Dianthos, my friends.
Is he coming too? Oh, I see. Never mind.
No, Dianthos, our god. Yeah.
Okay.
Jerome, what time of day is it right now?
We'll assume that by the time you guys have had this meeting, it's probably like 8 a.m. First thing in the morning.
Cool. All right. Well, we've got plenty of daylight. Let's get to it if you 2 are ready.
Yep. All right,
So
just check in. How long my
in the downtime, is Follis running around doing his warden thing? Or he have a? I was trying to establish a basis of the land. Give us a little, not entirely wandering blindly.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything for Alamora to research with the scrolls?
Not from the scrolls. You'd have to go back to the temple itself.
Okay.
Yeah, I can, because we were doing that last time, so I can. Aranthor will be like, yes, is the ones with the biggest brains. We should go and do this. Get more information from the Lost Scrolls.
I am going to wild shape into a lynx.
Okay.
Ooh.
She turned into a cat. She goes meow 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 meow.
Is Quaid bringing his horse?
Yeah.
So there's a Quaid on a horse with a cat.
It's a giant lynx.
Okay.
Giant lynx.
It says medium fey, but yeah, it says giant lynx in the description. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that'll work.
Saber-tooth tiger. Oh wait.
I was going to give him a bump on a log too. All right. Well, those of you who are going out to go scout, why don't you give me some perception checks?
God.
How
That's not a
dare
good
you
sign.
ask for checks?
I know. Darn.
Yeah, now I'm glad I didn't go.
Mike, do you need a reroll?
I have a reroll. I got a 13.
15.
6, 8, 24.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so Zara took a moment to stop her event planning momentarily to basically just look up directly in the sky, point a certain direction, and go, it's over there.
What is this sign that says orcs this way?
Yeah, effectively, yeah. So essentially what you guys have been doing, since you're not sure where exactly they came from, is you've kind of been going in a circular pattern out from where everything has been established and then going further and further out. Zara is the quickest one to pick up on it, probably because it stands out a little bit to her in a religious sense. And when you see it, you end up seeing the remains of what looks to be probably 2 pyres at one point in time. There's some burnt wood. Looks like it may have been used to burn some bodies in kind of like a funeral pyre. But after the fire had subsided, it looks like they have taken 4 spears and place them end to end at the very top of the remains. So the spears were never they're cut. They don't have metal tips, so they're cut from like nearby branches and whatnot, but shaped into the form of a spear. So they were done left angling upward on the pyres.
I also have true sight, by the way, in my lynx form, so I see through magic and anything
Okay.
else.
See, they have
I pointed out.
ceremony.
There you go.
Huh. As we're approaching these things, is there anything left over, such as like any metal objects, weapons,
No,
coins? Just nothing. Okay,
no.
so like
There
everything's
are
burnt.
a couple areas. It looks like they're probably used for like fire pits and spit and whatnot. There's a little bit of remnants here that looks like this was a camp at one point in time.
So whoever was at the ceremony, they probably smell like smoke.
Right. Let's see if there's any tracks that lead away from here that we can follow.
I shall start looking
At
around.
this point, go ahead and roll for survival.
There we go.
Survival. Okay.
Where's my? Oh, there we go.
23.
Damn.
23.
Wow.
17.
Okay. So you guys continue on. Basically, this is it's not quite in the mountains. It was near the base of it, so there was some tree coverage in this area. You do pick up some faint signs of what appear to be tracks, and you start following them, but it looks like you lose them when you get up in the mountains.
Not surprised.
Based on us losing them up in the mountains, could we like kind of look ahead and get a sense of where they would likely have gone, just based on like the shape of the mountains and whatnot?
Well, they could have gone two different directions if that was the case. One, they could have continued going north along the basically the spine of the mountains in the north there.
Okay.
Which would have skirted them around through some of the other unclaimed territories. Or they could have basically used that to go north, essentially, and then cut left and go west.
Okay.
Which at that point, if you're looking at the Northern Territory maps, pulling that out, that puts them roughly... from where you were at, that puts them roughly into, you guys are 8.
That'd be like territory 7.
No, more like 14.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
So that's the High Corinne Plateau.
So then he turns to the two and goes, well, seems like it's one of two ways they would have gone. We can pick one way, go a bit, see if we can re-pick up their trail. If we don't, we know they took the other one. But we're pretty far from, well, Brannock Tor itself.
Yeah, you are really close to the boundaries of your own domain at this point.
Yeah.
I think we go west. If they went north, we could be going, I don't know how long, a long way.
Foolish, you have the what do you call it, speech of the woods, right? So you can actually understand me, but I don't think he can. So
natural beast speech is what I've got as an invocation.
Okay.
So I guess
then,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak up, and basically you'll hear just growling and just sort of weird talking from Zara.
Meow, 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 meow.
I think it's worth scouting a little bit ahead. Maybe we can actually pick up some more tracks up to a certain point. It's still light out. I think we still have some time, but I understand the caution based on how far we are to the border.
Well, I think if we go west, he'll relay that to Quaid, by the way.
Okay.
I think if we go west, we kind of head back towards home, so we know if we find them that way, they are closer to our village.
Right.
I mean, we're going to be looking for tracks.
That's a fair point.
But I'm saying if they went north, they went north, and there's leagues and leagues of land that way.
And Jerome, at this point, what time is it during the day since we've been scouting?
Given the distance you've covered, you're looking at late afternoon, so probably maybe 2:30.
Okay. So then he's like, all right, then we can try the north then west route, see if we find anything. If we don't, we know that they went farther north, but I don't think we have to keep going because, well, they'd just be traveling far, and we'd be running out of light by the time we got back home.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with sleeping in the woods.
I agree.
True.
Very liberating.
Also, a good way to find campfires.
Good point.
I
Well-
think that we should wait before going at night. Maybe we should tell somebody we're going to do that before we just do it. That way they don't think something happened to us.
Well, let's head
That
west
could be round 2.
and see what we find, if anything.
All right. Zara nods and
Off we go.
starts going that direction.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So at this point, give me another survival check as you guys make your way through the mountains. Actually, 2. One is to navigate.
22.
One is to navigate it successfully, so you're good there, and then the other is to look for available tracks.
7 for the second.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I don't think I'm going to re-roll that. I'll deal with the navigating.
I got a 20 on the first one and a 9 on the second one.
Oof. Okay. Well, navigating's not bad.
He's not observant. But he's not lost either.
Oh my
So.
God.
Right.
Nobody's doing well. Maybe I should
Yeah.
re-roll
9
that.
and 6.
Yeah, I'm going to use my re-roll
Okay.
for the tracks. So 14 for the
Sure.
tracks.
Okay.
That's better than nothing.
Sure. Okay, so
Re-roll off.
you've lost a little time. One due to not being able to find the tracks readily, and 2 obviously because you're going to the mountains. So it's a bit more of a trek. However, you make it to the plateau, which helps. So you are at the High Kern Plateau. That's coming in the chat here real quick. Uno momento. Boom. And let me give you a description. I'll also post the description in there too, so you can just copy and paste in your notes if you so desire. Cold winds sweep across this elevated plain, carrying the scent of snow and ozone. Jagged cliffs drop to mist-choked valleys below, and thin alpine flowers cling stubbornly to the cracks between the stones. From its edge, one can see the world stretch wide and endless, a place of both isolation and awe.
What a pretty view.
Not bad.
Do we see anything in the distance as far as movement or anything?
Given the time of day you guys are at this point, no, nothing quite like that. But you do find an odd stone formation up here at one point.
Ooh, let's investigate the stone formation.
Yeah, if it's not too far, might as well take a look at it.
No, you're on the plateau. So since you're on the plateau, it's at least flat here. You don't have to worry so much about the level changes and rocky outcroppings to negotiate. So at least you can do that with relative ease. The rocky outcropping clearly is something. It's hard to say what exactly it's to, but I will let everybody make a, I think it's a religion check. Yes.
Okay.
Or in
I don't
Mike's
have
case,
any-
I'll let him giggle. He's just like, ah, rocks.
Same.
Ooh, that doesn't work.
It's a straight D20 roll for me.
Okay.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
me too. 9. Or no, 16. What?
No.
Oh,
Rachel got a 9.
Mine's a
I got a
9.
16.
oh, hey. Bola's
Yeah.
making up for not seeing this stuff. He's like, oh hey. All right,
6.
well,
Yeah, nothing for me.
Wait,
Bolus-
I'm the religious one around here.
it just kind of makes sense. Since you're a barbarian.
Oh, okay.
So this very clearly is it's hard to say to whom, but this is very clearly some sort of religious grotto, or perhaps these stones, maybe they formed something a little bit more significant previously. You don't see etching in them like the stonework,
Like an altar or
you don't see etching in them similar to like what you saw at the temple, right? Or the ruins of the fort. But what you do see on the rocks is like the remains of what was probably paint of some kind.
Okay.
So you can confirm it is some kind of significant religious site. It's just hard to say if it's been in recent use. But back to Rachel's point, you did see that at one point the tracks did come around this area.
Well, should we keep going? Looks like I see some tracks. They did seem to come this way.
Hold on the rocks. You said there's no sign of tool use.
Correct.
So it looks, but they don't look naturally formed either.
That is correct.
Okay, so
and,
it looks
there are signs of like paint as well.
Yeah, so they were put here and painted by theoretically strong creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Being a barbarian and being used to being out in the wilds, I mean, this could be a number of different things. It could be related to the orcs, possibly. I'm given their education level, it's hard to say. It could be a Goliath thing, or even furbolgs. Other types of creatures that typically find their way out in clans out in this area.
Okay, what is the name of the plateau again?
I posted it in the Discord or the Facebook chat.
So many
High
chats.
Kern Plateau.
Yep. Also known as number 14 on the map.
Okay, did you say we did find tracks? Zara found tracks?
Yes.
Okay.
Around where you were at.
Well, then let's do that.
Yep.
If you continue, and you continue the direction you think that they're going, you're going to be dropping off into. Hold on a second. I think that's the right one. Hold on a sec. Nope. Okay. That's the wrong description there. So, that is going to wind you up in the Tynewold.
In the
territory
what?
3.
Oh, is that the forest?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's where we're at, like the 1483 Tri-County area.
Yeah. If you keep going, you're gonna wind up going in there, and that's not a good idea to go there at night.
I'm sorry, wind up in which city or which?
The Tynewold.
It's the forest where the potential Fey crossing is.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have.
So we think the orcs.
Tyne World. Okay, thank you.
The orcs seem to have have marched into the Fey forest.
Right.
Which is a whole different problem, but yeah, let's not chase them right now.
Right.
And at this point, it is evening time.
Okay. Well, we know then that they've left the area for whatever reason. They've gone back to where they came from, and we know what route they took. So, it's at least some information, and we know about these painted things. Do you have any idea what that's about, Folus? You were looking at that for a while.
I mean, yes and no. I've seen I've traveled around the continent, and I've seen a few of the warrior tribes, especially in the mountains, and they tend to be strong. The big blue ones. I don't know the common for it, but they like to decorate by just moving natural things around. So I don't know, the formation with the paint and then the plateau right here, maybe they came up for ceremonies, or this was their arena, maybe. I don't know. It is interesting, but I don't have any of them to ask.
Okay. Well, as long as it's not something orc, which I guess it wouldn't be.
I mean, it could be, but I think the orcs use more tools,
Right.
and these people did not. I did not see chiseling or tools on the rocks.
Okay. That makes sense then. All
So
right.
giants, furbogs, something of the type, ogres.
Okay. Something like that might be in the area. Good to know. Well, all right. Let's backtrack, head back, and report what we found.
Okay, those of you who are back
Yep.
Still at the temple,
Mm-hmm.
which is Alamora and Aranthor again.
Probably.
Okey-doke. Why don't the both of you, since you are a studian, why don't you give me let's go Arcana checks.
I would like to forego mine so I can give Alamora advantage.
There you go.
Yeah. I am
I'll
a
be right
good
back.
assistant.
Lovely assistant.
I reached the
Yes.
books on the high shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the books, and I know some languages like Sylvan, Giant, Dwarven,
You can
Elvish,
use my tall.
Spanish, Pig Latin, the language of dance.
So did we lose Rachel?
I think she said she was going to be right back.
Okay. Couldn't tell. Okay, so.
Okay, so 17 plus 4, so 21.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yoy.
So as you were searching through, there's really not a whole lot left that remains, but you do find the mention of something called the Western Lyceum.
The Western Lyceum.
It seems to be referenced in a sense of like a great school,
Okay.
but that's really all you end up getting from it.
A great school. We were just discussing about schools and such.
That's what Sonia was talking about. That her
Mhm.
deity was, yeah.
Yes, that the orcs have made their own school. Perhaps they have discovered this Western Lyceum. Perhaps this was part of what's it called? A part of Kadan once upon a time.
Yeah. That seems absolutely feasible.
You see,
Oh, and by the way, Alamora is repairing the scrolls as she's studying them with her mending spell. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry.
but yes, the brains of the operation have done it once again. And I'll put a hand out for a high five.
She'll jump up to reach it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the brains.
What do you mean? You have been saving these scrolls for future generations. You've been transcribing them, learning new things. How is this not the brains?
It's just magic.
Yes, but
but
magic is you must use magic well, and I think a good brain definitely helps.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Right.
think you have a good heart, Aranthor.
Aw, you're too sweet. He gives you a little pat on the head.
Like Kevin Hart trying to give a high five to Shaq.
Yeah. New voice. Yeah. I think Alamora is great. He's great, smart. Totally an integral part of this team. Free throws are hard.
What do you think of this new place, Erenthor?
The Lyceum, I think. Or is that what you mean about the Western Lyceum, or did you mean something else? I'm sorry.
Both. I meant more of Brannock Tour. Like,
Oh,
aren't this new land?
hmm. I quite like it. I think I had been searching for a bit of purpose. My my relationship with my deity is as strong as ever, but I must admit I have been feeling ineffective. But I think that being in this place and doing good and doing our best to make something stable that will protect people, that will solve these mysteries and bring prosperity and happiness back to the people. I think I'm finally feeling like I am where I need to be.
That's wonderful to hear.
Oh, thank you.
I still feel kind of lost, but I think that's just because it's so new.
No,
Everything is so new.
why do you feel lost?
Well, I just came to this new land and now I'm in a new land and
Hmm.
just learning all these new things.
Hmm.
It's a lot. But
Hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
I especially love our party. Like,
Yeah.
so many new people, and I love people.
Yeah. It has been. I like traveling with large groups, and I understand. I am also. I've been here a while, but I am also not from this place natively. But you find home is where you set down your roots, and I think this is a good place to put some down. And if you ever feel lonely, let me know. We will dance or read, or we will do whatever we can to chase away those gloomies.
We should dance right now because the books.
Mm.
I'm getting tired.
Okay. Yeah, let's dance. Yeah. Jerome, can I roll to hit the gritty?
I'm sorry,
We
you're doing
we
what?
we roll to dance.
Yeah.
You roll to dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to stay awake slash,
Uh,
scare away the loneliness.
sure. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
All right, you betcha.
If you fail it, then you do the safety dance.
No.
You could dance if you want to. You can leave your cares behind. In Kerkanak they dance, and if you don't dance, well then you must be orcs. I got a 4.
I got a 14.
Okay,
I'm
so
I'm leading you.
But I must admit I've never actually learned how to dance.
Oh, well, you don't have to. I'll teach you.
Okay. I've heard that it is best to dance like no one's around, so I took that to heart. But yes, if you can teach me to dance, this would be great.
My foot yeah. No one around. You should at least watch where you put your feet.
Oh,
Ouch.
but I'm sorry. Here, here, you stand on my feet and you just tell me where to put them.
Okay.
Left
And
foot red,
yep.
Yeah.
okay.
right hand
Well,
blue.
sure. You guys are in the process of doing that and dancing in the temple. Griffith and Asonia. Presumably, you guys are still back at town.
For the month, Griffith would have been establishing a kitchen inside the fort.
Okay.
He would also have been using the stone shaped spell uh, every day to help fill in the gaps. So I'm looking at the map, and he'd basically be working on the northern wall with that that hole in the middle, attempting to rebuild at least a, like a chest high wall across that, so they could at least like see out, but definitely be an actual fortification there. He can basically cast that twice a day and affect basically 10 feet of stone a day. So it would take a while to really build a solid wall in that regards. So he'd be working on that, and he'd be working on setting up the kitchen and maintaining the food.
Okay. And Asonia?
I'm just gonna pitch in wherever people are working, whether
Okay.
that's
So gonna
moving
help
heavy
out,
things or
help out with the tavern again.
yeah.
Okay.
And if anybody gets hurt, then I can provide healing.
Sure. Okay. Since Griffiths has taken over the role as what, high cleric or whatever the official title is.
High priest, yep.
High priest. So nightly, or I should say weekly, there has started to be, you started having service for Dianthos. Most people are nominally attending because it's their good fortune to be here, and Dianthos is the caretaker. So while there is no church, several logs have been pulled over to like one particular section so people can sit on them, kind of like pews. And
Griffith and Aranthor did discuss building like an altar, not necessarily establishing a full temple to Dianthus here, but definitely an altar to it. And I can use the Stone Shape spell a couple of days to create that actual altar and like an arch.
Okay,
well, so.
That's fine. Obviously, we can't go any further than that without paying the cost for actual making a temple. But sure, there's markers there that denote this is kind of where we're doing prayer time. But there is also there's a rock that has a unique kind of bowl shape to it. A little bit looks like maybe it was worn away a bit at one point, so now it just kind of has a bit of a rough concave sitting on the top. And in Dianthos' name, people are starting to use that as a donation rock. So if there's something they don't need, they just leave it there. Somebody else can come and take it, sort of thing.
Like the donation bench.
Like the donation bench. Exactly.
We have a bench like this at our complex in each section that people just put, but instead of throwing it away, they just put stuff there. People pick it up if they want,
Yeah, when I showed Brittany around the complex the other day, there was actually a bunch of stuff on the bench over by where I used to live.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It was like a whole bunch of Mexican food.
Yeah, I've seen clothes, I've seen appliances. When people move out, they put their furniture out there. I'm like, geez, all right.
It's a big bench.
So that's essentially what is going on there. And of course, Asonia is doing her thing and taking part in helping out. Vartan is assisting if she is doing that as well. Ronto is also kind of keeping an eye out as well, with usually making sure he's matched up with one or two of the veterans who are kind of signed on as unofficial militia for the time being. Those of you who are out in the wilderness and you're making your way back, why don't you give me another survival check?
Oh, all right.
$16.
22.
Ooh.
8.
Wow.
Don't eat that.
Okay.
That's poisonous.
Yeah. He's like, what do you mean I can't eat poison ivy?
It's not a salad.
It's in the name. So as you are coming back, kind of working your way around the plateau and coming back in the other side, skirting the Tynewold Forest. Unfortunately, Quaid at one point, while he's walking the horse, loses his footing and falls.
Uh-oh.
So why don't you give me a dexterity save?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really grab you in this form.
Unless it's with your teeth.
That might hurt.
Yes.
18.
Let's say he's our rogue. He should be fine on dex.
Yeah. So as you fall, you quickly start to catch yourself. You only take about 3 points of damage as you nick yourself coming down off the gravel and rocks and trying to position yourself so that you're not sliding down further. And you end up toppling down almost into the Tynewold.
Like, are we talking about like a cliff face? Or steep?
Yeah, did he fall down a cliff? Like, I mean...
No, a trail.
A trail.
Oh, yeah, see, it must be so hard to have only 2 feet.
So let me get you first, let me get you the description of the Tynewold, and then I'll give you guys a picture of it.
Has it been longer than 2 hours at this point? I'm sure it has, right?
For what?
For how long we've been out?
You're into the next day at this point.
Oh. Okay, then I would have used another wild shape form then.
Okay.
To refresh it.
So within the Tynewold, the air carries a sweet, resinous scent of evergreen, and the forest floor glows faintly blue-green, where strange lichen carpets the roots. Moss covers every footstep. Light seldom breaks through the thick silver needle canopy, and when it does, it sparkles like drifting motes of stardust suspended in the air. Travelers pass ancient tree trunks bearing spiral runes, not carved but grown, as though the forest itself has shaped them. There is a sense of being observed, yet not threatened, like wandering through a realm whose true inhabitants prefer to remain unseen. Songs of birds no one can name echo between the trees, accompanied by fleeting glimpses of movement just beyond the corner of your eye. And give me a moment, since you are perilously close to this particular location. I will give you guys some images to look at. I'm going to throw them up in Discord.
Like I said, I also have true sight in this form, so I'm seeing everything as they are, not hidden by magic. So that's going to be interesting if we're this close to the Tynewold.
Boop. Forgot I had a picture of that one too.
That's nice.
So there you go.
So Folus is probably just staring at this forest for a bit. Like, huh.
At the point where Quaid is at, can he get himself back up and make his way back where he was, back up on the plateau?
It's going to take some climbing, but yeah.
Okay. So he's working on that.
Okay. This is where D&D 4E had mountaineering, which would have been great, and they got rid of that. So athletics check.
Cool. $19.
Okay. So once it's one handhold after the other. Eventually, you start making progress, ignoring some of the stinging pain from the scrapes that you got in your hand, and pull yourself up to your waiting horse.
Sorry about that. Loose gravel here. Shouldn't have been so close.
Yes, but walking seems like it would be hard for you. I don't know how you balance it.
Yeah, all right, 4 hooves. Come on, let's go.
That's funny.
Pulls
The cat is
water off.
cackling.
Like he'll walk off, but he keeps looking at the forest.
Weird,
as he walks
weird.
away.
It's tempting. I know.
It feels familiar.
You been there before?
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
One of those things. I hear you.
Sometimes I get feelings, and
It pulls a little bit. I can feel it.
Oh, both of you. Wow. Okay.
Well, it might be that we're Fey oriented, Ears points.
I say out of character. We're both Fey, so
Yeah.
Right.
we're both full Fey. So
Yeah. So then he'd be like, so how can you two tell that place is something that has to do with the Fae? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I think it's a natural connection. I mean, when you have something that has that much energy and just the underlying magic, like it calls. It's a weird feeling, but I haven't been in there. Kind of a little scared to go in there. I just definitely don't want to go alone though. These things will play tricks on you.
I feel like if you were in a desert, if you were from a desert and you came to a forest, it would seem scary. But if you had been in a forest before, it would not. And I can see how this world is less, it must be less magical than where I come from because it feels like a desert.
Mm.
And that feels like a forest.
That feels like a nice tall drink of water, it seems, after being in the desert for so long.
Good to know. Well, I bet we'll have to go there eventually. That's the direction where the orcs are. But not tonight.
Are you okay?
Yeah, a few scrapes. I'll get over it. I've had worse.
Should we use this scroll of healing?
For 3 points.
Are you
No,
okay?
No.
It's just your ego that's bruised, right? Because you fell. I get it.
Yeah, Follis is teasing him. Just
I
like,
know,
"Are you
I know.
okay? I have healing potion.
Let's go. And he tries to move ahead of both of them, like along with his horse.
Sure. Okay.
Oh no, how will I balance? Watch me, Zara.
Oh my god. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
As you guys like round a corner, there's just a goat sitting like on a very small ledge with his 4 hooves and just goes bah.
Stupid goat.
Be careful,
Goat
goat.
hooves.
This is dangerous. You might fall.
Uh-huh.
As you guys get close, it's all skipping up
Show
your
off.
rock side.
Goats do have the feet sure-footedness, so
Yep.
Right.
So it is the next morning at this point. The excursion group has not made it back yet. Almora, Aranthor, Asonia, and Griffith are all back still at the town.
Alamora will go to Asonia. Wait, do you think they're okay? Our party that, went exploring.
I hope so. They're all capable people. This is kind of
Yeah,
in their wheelhouse.
When did they say they'd be back?
We didn't.
They didn't, but I'll try. I think we should wait a little longer.
Okay.
Oh
More rebuilding today?
Just like every other day. It's a nice workout, moving rocks and digging things.
Yeah. It's not fun.
As people are waking up and starting to do just that, and getting things, fixed and getting homes put in place and
It's
whatnot.
it needs to get done. So
Gotta do it.
yeah. How's the temple archive?
Boring.
Mhm.
There's
Really?
nothing in there except yesterday we did find out about the Lyceum, the school.
Oh, okay.
But you
Do
already had that information, so it's not new information, just
well.
confirmed information.
Does it say anything about where it might have been?
Jerome, did it say anything about where it was?
No, it just gave it the commentary about it.
Nope, just commentary.
Of course, everybody knew where it was. They didn't need to tell you.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, I don't know if you saw that note, but you actually have a hint as to where that, where you might be able to find it. That was the connection to Laranthos.
I will look again.
Do you think maybe they know where that, the book we're supposed to be looking for is?
Well, I don't know about that, but my contact suggested that we might be able to circumvent the book entirely.
That would probably be good.
I would prefer that, in fact.
Yeah. Do you think one of the other uh things are there? Like the world changing items?
The items of power
Yeah.
could be. Oh, it says somewhere on the western side of the mountains. So that's great.
There's so much to do.
Yeah, building a city is a lot of work. It's not the most interesting work, most of it.
Never knew how long it would take to build a kingdom. Didn't think that far ahead.
It's not where I saw myself either.
Where did you see yourself? With your
Yeah,
bard?
on a oh heavens no. Unless he was also on a battlefield,
Hmm.
which
Sorry, I
you
couldn't
know,
resist.
he doesn't really care for the long drawn out kind of fighting,
I see.
as I recall. Sometimes I wonder how he's doing, where he is.
Maybe you should tell him.
He would love that. And so I'm not going to.
Okay.
So, as you guys are kind of debating and chatting first thing in the morning, one of the guards approaches from the tower, and he just nods, my lady, my lady. Riders approach from the east.
Friendly or not friendly?
We cannot tell. They are not orc.
They have horses.
Yes, they do.
How many?
It appears to be 2.
Very well.
We send our soldiers out or to the walls to hedge the way.
Well, keep in mind the picture of Brannock Tor. If you guys are at the fort, which is where obviously a lot of this takes place, people generally aren't sleeping there anymore. The fort is like an advanced location, and it has that long winding path that goes up to it. The town itself is down towards the bottom, where there's actually farmland and everything that can be tilled.
Are all of us there, or is it just the 2?
Nope. Right now, right now it's just Asonia and Alamora who received that, but you can get get the others.
Gather our party and get our horses and ride out to meet them.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, let's go meet them.
So, Alamora will go to Aranthor. And
at this point, he's probably just waking up.
Aranthor!
Big furball yawn.
I'm so sleepy from using all of my brain. Wait, what's up?
We have riders coming in. We need to go out and meet
them. Excellent. Yeah, and he'll instantly pop up and just start putting on his armor.
Okay.
I'll go see if Griffith wants to come.
All right, you get a hold of him as well. He's probably in the middle of doing something for breakfast, I would assume, unless there's something else that Griffith would be doing.
No, if it's that time of day, I mean, he's got 50 people to feed, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is he going to stay behind and then cook, or is he going to go with and just have somebody watch whatever he's doing?
Well, if they're coming to contact him, he'll of course step away as somebody that has responsibility over over things. So by this time, he should at least have somebody who's probably a helper,
an apprentice.
Yes, you've got a couple people that are acting as your chefly minions.
Yeah, don't let it burn.
Griffith Ramsey.
I would think more like Griffith Flay, but.
Gotcha. Okay. So you guys race down from the fort and then down into the town. And by the time you make your way down from the hillside, the riders are actually approaching the construction and whatnot that are there. One guy he is half elven. He is in slightly dirty but nice clothing. It's clear they've ridden for a bit. And then the other individual is very much a big, brute-looking guy.
Do any of them look familiar?
No.
The brute guy, can we tell what his race is?
He's human.
Human? Okay.
You can, however, no, you know what? No, he's Goliath.
Oh. Does he look like the Goliath that started a fight with me at the party?
No.
Okay.
Good question, though.
Yeah, come for a rematch.
However, Asonia, why don't you give me a history check?
Okay.
We're going back to Minnesota.
Okay, there.
Minnesota.
Welcome to Brannock Tor, don't you know? You can try our famous cheese and cider.
We got the Kenosha Kickers over here, don't you know?
23.
Oh, nice. The colors that you see on out of the gentleman's outfit is actually from Clan Falconius.
Oh. Okay, so as they ride up, I'll say, "Who goes there?"
So the guy, basically he does one of these numbers, places a hand over his chest, a little dust comes up, as he does, and actually does it a couple more times to, clear that up. He says, "Apologies, my lady. I am Corvus. I am here on behalf of Lazarus Duskwood. Might I speak to the ruler of this domain?" As he kind of looks around. He's addressing you because you already have kind of the look, but he's uncertain. It's like he doesn't know precisely who he's looking for.
Does Lazarus Duskwood sound familiar at all?
No.
You are addressing her. Where do you come from?
Oh, good, good. And so he trots his horse. The two kind of trot their horses up a little bit further. And he says, "I am from Theria, my lady. Here on official business."
Do tell. And who are your companions?
And so he says, "Compagnon," and he turns to look and he says, "This is my faithful companion and bodyguard. We refer to him as Sledge." And so he just looks
Guessing
at
that's the Goliath guy.
yeah. And so he just looks to everybody. He's like, "Hello."
Nice to meet you, Sledge.
And so he just kind of nods. He's all business, but he doesn't seem to be like willfully mean dogging or mad dogging anybody or like staring him down or anything. He's clearly just here to make sure that the person he's working for gets to and fro without being molested.
Well, come rest your horses and we'll speak.
Of course, thank you. And so
We're in the middle of breakfast, so please.
Can we offer you refreshments?
And so he looks around for a moment and sees, obviously, the state of construction the place is in, and he says, "Do you have anything to offer? I don't mean to offend, obviously, but it seems we came early."
What we have, we can share.
Oh, very good, very good.
Might we ask what your business is, friends?
You would not happen to be S1Ep8, the Mithril Heart, would you not?
The very same, Alamora chimes in.
Alamora is like a proud little sister that just blurts everything out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And my PR officer.
Yep. Made to use your name for the benefit of all.
And so he says, "Oh, well, it's interesting seeing your face for the first time. I tacked up a couple of your wanted signs back in the day."
Oh, are they still active in Theria?
Oh, heavens no. So if you haven't heard, the old king is out and no new king has replaced him as of yet, but that should be fixed.
How do things stand in Theria? Who's in charge right now?
So he just walks over and he motions to his man to, tend to the horses at this point, and kind of like waves him off like he's fine. He's in his element. And he says, "Before I answer any other questions, do you have some place we can sit and chat?"
More or less. We'll find somewhere sort of private. Make sure that they've got like whatever drinks we have and some like a plate of breakfast and.
If you're going to do something like that, it's not exactly private, but you could. I mean, the flooring to the tavern has already been put in, and like part of the wall, so it's.
Is there anywhere
stable.
to sit?
Yeah, you could. I mean, people have
Okay.
already fashioned chairs, or they've got logs or something they can bring in and set it
Okay,
down.
that'll work.
It's nothing fancy, but you've got something.
Jerome, do either of these guys are either of them sporting like the sigil of Clan Falconius?
The main guy is, yes.
The main guy, okay, and it looks like what I've seen in the past.
Mhm.
Okay, all right, yeah. Aaron Thor is a little dubious, but
Fair.
Okay, well, so you
sit.
come in and he sits down and he's like, this is rustic.
We've not been here long.
Clearly,
it's just begun.
I was misled as to the time frame. I'm here nevertheless, but I do apologize if I caught you at a bad time.
A bad time for what? Please explain what you came to do, sir.
And so it's like he's about ready to explain, and he says, "By Jove, you wouldn't happen to be Aranthor Nightpool, would you?"
yes, I am. I have. I don't think I know your face, but I have dealt with Clan Falconius in the past. The Wings of Falconius, yes. How does it stand with the fall of Theria?
Fluid.
I'm assuming this has something to do with your arrival today.
Absolutely, yes. And even though Brittany has stepped away temporarily, he says,
"I'm not stepped away. I'm just petting my cat."
Oh, well, I couldn't tell. I couldn't see the rest of your head.
Like any true ruler.
I'm here.
There you go. Yeah, like she was hiding behind the cat.
Like, yes, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cat is our true leader.
Yep. He says, "Well, I've come with a business proposal, and it would seem, I think you could use it."
Yes, please go on.
He says, I don't know if you know who Mr. Darkwood or Duskwood is.
I'm not familiar.
Well, he, let us say, to keep the list of things that he is involved in to a minimum, he is a merchant who involves himself with the trading of goods. There's a bit too many types of goods that he does, but let's just say the portfolio is diverse.
I see.
Jerome, can I make an insight check against that portfolio is diverse?
Sure, if you want.
Okay, I want to see like I'm wondering, does he mean like illicit goods?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah.
What's the name again?
Which one are you asking for?
The merchant's name?
The merchant's name is Lazarus Duskwood.
Oh, well, I got that. Okay.
Corvus
The
is the
messenger's
guy.
name is
Corvus Falconius.
Okay.
Is the guy
I
you're
got that.
talking to.
Okay.
And thank you for checking.
While you're talking, I'll whip something up.
Okay.
Alamore will serve it if Griffith allows. Putting on good face.
There you go. Breaking out all the big guns here. So, what'd you get, George?
She has a
just a 7.
charisma of 17.
Okay.
So, I mean,
You're not sure.
Okay. Yeah, not a fan of Daria. Done too much rating. Okay, but yeah.
It's the ghetto.
So, I'm sorry. Did you have any other questions?
No, I'm just kind of trying to read and kind of see.
eye.
Yeah, I'm I'm giving this guy kind of, I want to make sure that I'm kind of picking up everything he's, saying and trying to discern his true
Okay.
meaning.
He says, what my employer would like to do is to establish a trade route with your new city.
We're not exactly equipped for commerce yet.
Well, that's quite all right. Many of our carts, if so warned ahead of time, obviously double as vendors that can pop open the side and extend part of the canopy. Think of it as a rolling shop.
I'm going to kind of look to the others to see what they think.
And what would you want in return?
Well, it's not so much that. That is obviously the offer. But ideally, Mr. Duskwood would like to meet you for some FaceTime.
Can
And
he
as-
come
FaceTime
here?
hasn't been invented yet.
Wrong kind of FaceTime, woman. He says, and as luck would have it, Mr. Duskwood happens to be in Carolonach, just a mere few days' ride.
Oh.
I know how to spell some of this stuff.
How did you hear about our Brannock Tor?
And so he just laughs. He's like, oh, please. Everyone in the region has heard of it.
Okay.
He says the large party back in Carolonach didn't tip you off that others might know? Or that we have other citizens who are attempting to make their way here to find their good fortune? As he kind of looks around, he says, oh, didn't know he made it.
That is good. We could use
Who did he
all the
point at?
hands on deck.
He just pointed.
Some random villager.
Yeah, he just pointed to some random villager who happened to be like working or whatnot that he just recognized his face. It didn't seem malicious at all. Just he recognized him.
Right, but maybe like he sent him. So Griffith is going to mark that face.
Okay.
What manner of trade did you say would be brought to our fair city?
Well, I didn't, but that is because what my employer deals with is quite extensive. So that would be something that you could speak to him directly about if you so wished.
I see. You're expecting that I should return to Carolorna to see him?
That was the hope, yes.
Well, I will have to speak with my advisors as to the wisdom of if this aligns with the future that we envision for our city. If you would please enjoy our rustic charms for a few hours while we discuss.
Of course, of course. He says, in the meantime, and he snaps his fingers, and Sledge comes walking over, who looks like he has like an actual like picnic basket. He says, my employer has brought some gifts. Please, partake should you so need to.
And one quick question: how long will your master be in Carolornak?
He will be in Carolornak for the next few days. Enough time to see you ride there, or if you so decide not to, then enough time to finish his business there and return to Theria.
Okay.
I see. Thank you kindly.
Of course. So he gets up, finishes his drink, brushes himself off a little bit, bows politely, and then he he motions the Sledge. He says, "Sledge, come hither. I believe I saw a temple, the makings of a temple to Dianthos over yonder. Let us investigate." And they just kind of go walking off, and he's like, "Oh, that sounds kind of interesting. Who is Dianthos again?" And so he's just like, "Oh, off," and he starts like explaining under his breath.
Yeah, hold me back. Hold me back.
Are any of the guards
Alamora like pretends to hold him.
are any of the guards around? Our guards.
I not in official capacity, but probably still helping like build stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Alamora
gonna.
can escort them around if you want.
I'd like your input if that's all right.
Okay.
At least for a little while.
No, you're good.
Well, I'll flag down one of the guards and kind of point out the visitors and say, "Keep your eye on them."
Okay. They salute, and so he does one of these numbers, wipes off his hands, sort of thing, and stops working to help keep an eye on them. Right at that moment, from the other side of the pass, with a look of like, "My God, we walked all that way," come Quaid, Zara, and Folis, just like, just that road weary, like they're not super tired, but they're overwalking.
Yeah, we're over it at this point.
Yeah.
She's no longer in her wild shape form. She reverted back once we got closer.
Sonia, do you see that over there?
It's a bird. It's a plane.
They made it back.
Should we wait for them?
Yeah, let's make sure they have something to eat as well.
Are we out of earshot of the?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Aaron Thor will turn to Sonia and say, Sonia, if we should probably avoid speaking too sheepishly about the things that we are doing here. I worry that if they come in making assumptions, if we confirm their assumptions that we are weak, we are it lessens our ability to bargain, I think.
That's a good point. I maybe didn't handle that the best way. I just don't immediately trust House Falconius.
Nor do I. Which is why I think we should leave them to scheme all they wish. We don't need to confirm or deny their assumptions.
Shall we see what they brought us?
I do not wish to eat it, but if you choose, let's see. Yeah, nah, I'm not going to eat. Yeah.
Did you just roll to find out whether you were interested?
No, I was looking to see if I had prepared purify food and drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jerome, because we've had like brief dealings with Clan Falconius in the past thing. Like, do I remember them as being overly trustworthy? Or the Dustwoods, like, does that name sound familiar?
No, Dustwood, completely unfamiliar.
Okay.
As far as Clan Falconius, they're a part of the established clans of Theria. The one thing you do know is, obviously, as he's mentioned, is that Theria has gone through a major upheaval thanks to you guys. In no small part.
Yeah,
and so right now people are clearly vying for position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Falconius is known to be a very wealthy clan, specifically of merchants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they also they totally invaded like a lot of Karkana and like South Nemrudil was like taken over by Theria when
By
we were
Theria,
there.
yes, not
Yeah.
not specifically Clan Falconius.
Yeah, but I think that probably is going to kind of rankle Aaron Thor's kind of suspicions a bit.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he'll say I was present when they invaded South Nemrud. Well, we arrived after they had taken it, and it was not a happy place. I think we need to be careful. The trade deal is a juicy thing. We are hoping to establish this, but we must make sure that Theria's
that we choose the right partners.
Yes, that Theria's bad reputation does not discolor our intentions.
Also, trade caravans can bring thieves in.
That is true. I also worry that that they might even be. Well, I don't know. I don't know how they feel about the orcs, but they could also be hoping to pincer us from the other side if they will ally with them. Theria is on the decline. They are hoping. I think even though they are coming to us to offer a great deal, I think they are hoping to check their fall.
Yeah, I wish I knew better how things stand internally in Theria to determine whether they're in any kind of position to try to take more land than they currently have.
Well, out of character, before you guys go too much further, you already know that's Lady Cerrantis's big beef with them anyways.
Right.
So they're not going to be able to do anything without her, craning her neck, collectively going like, the heck you doing?
Yeah.
So
that is a good point. Will Lady Cerrantis be okay with us making these kind of deals with Therian nobles?
I could ask her what she thinks about that if I went back to Carolorna.
So you guys, just a quick wrap, the picnic baskets you have. It has some salted meats as well as some salted fish, for preserve. So make sure it made the trip. There's a couple of apples, and there is a ring in the basket.
What is the ring for?
Marriage.
It's a doorbell camera.
Yeah, exactly.
I will examine the ring.
We see a wizard on the other side go in like
sneaky Therians.
I will examine the ring. What kind of a ring is it?
Okay. Why don't you give me an arcane check?
Okay.
What'd you get?
I'm just verifying what to roll.
Yeah, arcane.
$15.
Okay. So you look at the ring. It's got nice silver and gold inlays with some emerald, small little like emerald gems laid into it. It's actually
beautiful.
Very well designed. It's not in any particular type of crest or any sort of signification, but with your arcane check, you're pretty sure that that's a magic item.
What do you make of this, Alamora?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if I can find out its magical abilities?
Man, too bad I'm not there. I have identify.
You guys made it.
You were all there.
You're walking up. You're walking up right now.
I thought we were still like on our way. Okay.
Oh no! I'm not giving you guys the chosen one treatment from Kung Pao.
Oh.
Best movie ever.
Okay.
Chosen one.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll look at the ring. I can cast a spell, and I can probably get some more information as to what kind of magic it is.
Please, by all means.
Yeah, so I'll take it. Takes a minute to cast, so it's.
Yep. Hold on a second, Mike. What were we saying?
Follis walks over.
Yeah, Fullest walks over and like lifts her arm up, like grabs her arm.
She's
and
like
puts her on it,
pulling up.
and you see eyes,
Rude.
sort of like spectral eyes, show up on all the different sides of his head. And I'm activating magic awareness from the path. Basically,
Okay. So
it's
Zara,
basically detect magic.
okay, Zara was already going to identify it though.
Okay.
So
That's
Okay,
fine.
so
I,
you
I don't
put-
get
I mean-
identify, but
I don't need to roll anything. It just
Yeah.
I touch it. You tell me about it. I examine it.
It is a ring of protection.
Oh, very nice. This is what they call a ring of protection. It makes you a little bit more sturdier.
And Fullest confirms that. It is magic. It is a ring of protection.
We have gotten an interesting guest who brings gifts of magic rings and salted insults, but we should discuss.
Salted insults.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, insult
might
or
be
not,
best
this
to-
is actually helpful.
It might be best to give that back. Accepting a ring as a gift could be interpreted as accepting a courtship.
I don't know. Maybe he dropped it in there accidentally. Maybe you should just say, "Oh, you dropped this in the basket."
You don't think courtship would come with more
Fanfare.
certainty?
Is there a letter in the basket that says,
Nope.
Lady Asonia, I hope you will take this delicious salted fish and my love. Is what
With
all
this
girls
ring.
wish to, is what all girls wish to have is a picnic basket proposal.
With this jerky ivy wed.
Yeah.
In some lands, sleeping in the same bed with a woman, even if nothing occurs, just the literal act of sleeping could be considered completion of a marriage contract.
And where is this? And so I know where to avoid.
We shall
Ask
be
you for a
sure
friend.
to, accommodate them elsewhere.
Well,
I'm just saying there could be grounds if you accept the gift as accepting all that goes with it.
Well, I don't think we should assume that that's automatically what it means. I see that's an option, but why don't you just ask him about it?
Well, how about we debrief? Let us hear what you have seen, and then we can discuss what we are talking about.
Welcome back. We're glad that you're unscathed. What did you find anything of note?
Yeah, a little bit. We managed to find where their encampment was. They left a while ago, took everything of use, and burned what they didn't want to carry.
I think they went into the Tynewald.
Yeah, exactly.
The what?
The forest. The Tynewald.
To the west of here.
Oh, the Fey Forest.
Yes.
They took an actual trail north of here through the the High Kern Plateau, then headed west to the Tynewald.
That is where we heard there being a Fey presence. Yes.
Right.
Very much. Very much.
Could it be possible that the orcs have allied with the Fey? Could that also be the source of their sudden interest in books and schools?
No idea. We just know that they went in that direction.
Well,
That's
that
where
is
we
a
lost
good
them.
question, honestly. I don't know if it's a specific... I mean, there's obviously many kinds of Fae, but I don't know. Maybe there's one particular power that they are working with. I don't know. That's a good question.
Would they have gone through the forest safely, or?
I mean,
I
would guess that they... I don't think that's their first time going through there. Didn't seem to be any signs of any kind of like fighting, at least when we got to the edge of it. I mean, in fact, he almost fell into it. He dripped off the side and...
Are you okay, my friend?
Had to let that slip, huh?
Oh, Whoops, you slipped, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Wait, do you need any healing?
No, no.
No,
I'm
he's fine. He's a little bruised on the
He is
eagle, but
very
he's
tough.
okay.
We have offered him healing.
Anyway,
We all have
Yeah.
days like that.
Anyway, correct. So I mean, they clearly know where they're going. They knew to go into the woods, so I'm sure they've got some additional sort of encampment set up in there somewhere. I just if we do go in there at some point, it's got to be more than just a couple of us if we decide to
Hmm.
engage them in any way.
That
I
is
had wanted
wise.
to investigate anyway, so now we have two reasons.
at
That
least
is
we
wise.
know one of the trails that they take,
Yeah.
so we can expect them to come from the north if they want to try to get here stealthily.
Mhm.
It also means they're nowhere near here, so we shouldn't expect them to be attacking anytime soon.
True. What about that little stone arrangement that we saw? We had some paint on those rocks and stuff, but did you guys ever? I mean, do we think that's anything?
Yeah, Folus, what were you saying that stuff was?
It looked like a gathering place. I don't know, religious or ceremonial or something for probably a very strong group of people.
A stone arrangement?
Yeah, it was a little weird, just out there of nowhere. But I mean, I don't know if this is something they do. I don't know much about
Arranged
orcs.
stones with old paint on them.
True.
Next to the plateau, so I can imagine that the plateau was used for, fighting or sky watching or whatever those people did.
Jerome, does this sound like the way back in the pilot when we were where I found my warhammer? We found it at like kind of essentially like a temple area with like stones. Like does this sound something like similar to that? Nope. Okay. Just making sure if it was a loot drop, we got to go back. Okay. Perhaps it is related to the Kadan group that used to live in this area. There was apparently a school, the Western Lyceum, somewhere around here. But
I don't think that was a school. Man, didn't it was not that type of structure.
no, I'm not saying it was the school. I'm saying perhaps it was left by the people who were the ancient people that were studying in all that stuff. It could have been like a stargazing site.
Oh,
I mean, that's a fair point. I cannot confirm. We just thought it was weird being out there in the middle of nowhere.
I heard that the Lyceum is on the west side of the mountains.
Is that not where you guys were? Or?
We were headed that
west,
way,
but not the west side of the range.
Right.
We went to the edges of Braddock Tor.
Yeah, we went pretty far.
So, who gave you this ring and basket of salt and meat?
Messenger on behalf of a fellow from Theria called Lazarus Duskwood wants to establish some kind of a trade route with us here. He's in Kerlornak right now. Hoped that he could get a meeting with me soon.
That sounds like a good idea, yeah?
Kerlornak is on the way to the fields of Larnwick if we were going to be headed there.
Is now the time to do that?
We're not being accosted by the orcs.
I mean, the village is going to need supplies. We can only grow so much. We can only mine so much. We need input.
That is true, but I wish to take the measure of this Duskwood before we agree to any terms that he would put forward. I think Theria does not have a good reputation, and I think that it would be good to make sure that this Lazarus is actually
On the up and up.
Yeah, is working in our best interests and is not hoping to fill our budding city with traitors.
It is possible that, I mean, the Therian people are not bad people. They had
Mhm.
terrible politics, but who's
True.
to say that this association is not people trying to reach out and do some good
Well,
where the
we'll see.
country really needs it.
It is
Well-
possible. We do have the Brennan family have been displaced from Theria. They are not bad people. I am more the nobles of Theria, which this Duskwood certainly is. We should measure. We should check everything he hands to us carefully before we accept it.
Well, and the only place that we would benefit as a trade route would be the orcs.
Well,
we could trade with the orcs.
I'm just saying that there's no reason to establish a trade route through here except to go into the orc territory.
look at my map.
Yeah, Jerome, do we know if are there other like places like us that are getting built up in the other quadrants?
There are, but not directly near you.
Not
Okay.
yet.
You've got one that's north of you at 4.
At 4. Okay. We'd have to travel to 7.
Which I'm not going to dig up his name right now, but you actually met him during the first game.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, no, I wish just to state I am we should just be cautious. If this is a great thing for our township, I think we should accept it. However, we must be careful. This Clan Falconius, or the person who is the messenger, is a member of Clan Falconius, which is a bit of the Adventurers Guild in Theria. At least the last time I was there. And the last time I was there, they absolutely had bounties of Asonia and somebody else that they were attacking up. So, and to his credit, the guy did mention, "Oh, I remember you." But Armenia Duskbreaker was the other person. But we should.
Armenia is the queen, you may recall.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. But yeah.
She is now.
Okay. Well, you know. So yeah, doubly so. We need to make sure that if we do make this partnership with Area, that we are also not stepping on, our liege lord's toes. Oh, by the way, sorry, Alamora. I'm not a good dancer.
It's okay. It's a good break. So much reading.
All right. Well, do you think we ought to take this meeting?
I think it's worth finding out. You just make an educated decision.
And should we, from there, go on to the fields of Larwick?
Why not? Seems
Sounds
to
like
be
well.
where that thing is. That's very important.
Are we already? Do we have the swift mounts and other things we will need to survive the fields of Lonwick?
We can resupply in Carolornac.
Okay, so guys, Rachel has to go at this point.
Yeah.
If we're
Sorry,
going to
guys.
continue, I need somebody to help out with her notes.
Oh yeah.
I can jump in.
Okay.
I've already posted like 90% of the game. My
Cool.
notes there. So.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Rachel.
Yep. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Do have to go.
Thanks.
Good night.
So we'll, at most, we're going to continue this probably another 20 minutes, just to let you guys know.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, Okay. Then let's
How many days ride
make some
from?
preparations.
Oh, sorry.
Days ride from.
From where you all scouted the orcs like last location. How many days is a day or two to get back from where you were?
It was about a day, it was about a day and a half to 2 days to get to here. They ended up
On
catching.
foot.
They ended up catching you guys. Yeah, walking at a slow pace. So, should probably, if you hard road, you could clear that distance in a day. But it takes about 3 days. If you're not obviously in a wagon train. Yeah, going from here to Carolinac.
Okay. Yeah, my worry is that the orcs are not here, but that does not mean that they can't come back in the 2 days while we are missing. But
well, it's going to be weeks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just getting to Carolinac will be a march. Does not mean that they will not be able to come and get Branagh Tor while we are away.
Well, and then we were talking about Lorento, Slarnwick after that.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is the orcs are not currently here, but they could be here in at least 2 days' time. Well, an army will move a lot slower than three scouts.
Well, either we trust the people we have recruited to keep an eye out, or we never leave the city.
Do you think we have progressed far enough in our establishment that the orcs would find us a worthwhile target? They were looking for resources, and we don't really have any.
I mean, we have burgeoning farmers.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is I don't think we have enough resources for them to take an army.
We already know that there was at least that one orc that got dispatched by Vartan about a month ago. Likely a scout because they weren't that far from here. But if it's been a month and they decided to leave after all that time, they're probably changing their plans. I kind of doubt that they'd come back right away. We got to change how they approach us.
Well, if they have scouts watching and they see all of us leave, then the people that we were protecting in our caravan here no longer have the strength that deterred the orcs before.
Well, I didn't say they're watching now. They picked up and left.
Valid points, all.
And the people have the fort to fall back into.
Is the fort defensible?
There's a narrow path leading up to it, so yeah.
Well, but I mean, the walls will repel a siege.
I don't think the siege engines can get up the hill.
So, out of character, before we get too far into this, you guys are reading a bit too much into some of the stuff that's going on. A siege means like hundreds of people on a building. If that's the case, no, few buildings are going to hold up against that. And if you look at the picture, there's a narrow pathway going up there. Even, if you just go back to the story of 300 people repelled thousands of Persians coming into Greece.
Yeah.
It's kind of a similar situation. Even with their walls being kind of janky, they've got the high ground and they've got a very valid choke point.
I think that's the DM's giving us the okay that he's not going to attack our place.
No, I just don't want you guys. I don't want
out of character.
Out of character, I just don't want you guys
we
so
won't do anything else in this game.
Out of character, I don't want you guys so paranoid that you're not doing anything.
Right.
And that's kind of what's starting to happen. Everybody keeps coming back and saying, "Oh, well, we can't do this because they're going to. Well, we can't do that because well, then, like Mike pointed out, well, then everybody's going to be stuck at at the city and nothing." Or the village, and nothing's going to progress.
The game transforms into Farmville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking we were going to go do that once we had the walls set up. But if we're certain that this place will be safe, then sure.
mechanically speaking, with the costs and everything that I've been working out, it's going to take a while until we have like a real security footing. Because everything costs and we only have so much money. And if we don't establish either a trading post or a mine this coming month, we're going to run out of money. We need to flip our income to somewhat positive so that we can afford to build a barracks and a watchtower and a fort and walls and all the other things we want.
Or go adventure and put in your own money, which is
Right.
viable too.
So Quaid would be like, I don't think it makes sense for us to stay here forever. We've got defenses. We've got people here working on making them better. We've got some fighting forces here. It's not us, but they can swing a sword. They're good. That fortress up there, hard to get to. And there's a way to get out, or that way out can be used as a way to stealthily get in. If everyone down here at the foothill can just go back up or actually take the road that leads up to the fort, if there's any orcs that come, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while.
Is Maven around?
Yeah.
I want to wave at him. Yoo-hoo! Maven! Come here.
I was actually going to say, we could probably address this better once we have this meeting, but perhaps we could.
Actually, the background on the game just changed to Barrack Tor. Barrack Tor. So you can see the pathway going up. So Maven comes walking over. He's obviously a little dirty and dusty. He's been helping the others get stuff built up. They're currently right now building a small storage so some of the perishables have a place to stay while they're working on something more long term.
Maven, we have tracked the orcs off of Beneath the Tor. They have gone back west. We don't know that they'll stay, but they're not here anymore. There are other things that this group might want to explore. For one, go back to Kaer Lornak. How comfortable do you feel with Ronto and the families that are here and the staff that we have to hold this place out while we go handle other business?
So he looks around and he says, obviously that short staffs us a bit. I understand we're on a very tight budget right now. But we do have the veterans, we have Ronto. And if my lady Asonia is willing, she has her retainer that just arrived as well, which would help. Which would also help.
To leave him here?
Correct, ma'am.
If we were to make a deal, as we've got a proposition from a gentleman currently in Kaer Lornak, associated with Clan Falconius, wishing to establish a trade route with us. If we decide to go in that direction, do you think you could manage keeping them under control?
I mean, they're a clan of merchants, my lady. I mean, the most I think we could look for, if that was the case, were, I don't know, perhaps bad contracts or something of that nature. They were the finance for most of what happened, or at least in the background. Clan Moyle and Clan hold on a second. Theris were the two mostly responsible for a lot of the plight that took place.
So you think it could be a net positive?
I think it could be. I mean, we need income, we need tools, we need additional supplies coming in and out, and we need to be able to start setting up some type of supply train. Like maybe we can harvest some of these crockle that are around and start taking them to town to sell and come back. I mean, with merchants come additional travelers.
Okay.
It's not all thieves. I mean, which is something we would have to watch for, but it does also it does also bring potential additional commerce or other farmers or other individuals looking for a better life.
Maven, what do you know of this Lazarus Duskwood?
Oh, he's probably one of the biggest merchants in all of Theria. There's
Does he
there-
have a good reputation? Honorable and
this is Theria.
honest?
This is Theria we're talking about. So that is that's difficult to say. But his particular reputation, from my understanding, he's a man of his word.
Because he is the one that wishes to speak with us in Kerlornak. But it is good to hear that at least he has at least you have heard good things about him. This is points in his favor.
I mean, he shrugs and he says, I mean, I can't say that all of his dealings are above above the water line. But again, this is Theria we're talking about.
Yes, and he is a merchant. Surely it's his he owes taxes or something. But this is good. At least we have a better idea of the man that wishes to speak with us and gives
So
away.
is that who came into town?
It was what?
A messenger on his behalf.
Oh, well, that would make sense why I saw the guy from Clan Falconius.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is Duskwood part of Clan Falconius?
I haven't thought about that. I can't honestly say, ma'am. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the individual personally. I just know of him through reputation and rumor.
Yes. If we do go to this meeting and we decide to take him up on his offer, you would be the one that was facilitating. I mean, we would come to terms, but we wouldn't be coming back here for a little while. So it would be you in charge of keeping things stable
Oh.
when they got here.
I however you wish it, my lady. That's what I will do. You need only send a rider.
Okay.
Sounds
All
like Maven's got it taken care of.
Yeah. I'm gonna pat Maven on the back. Be like, this guy. You're paying dividends already, my
Right.
friend.
We've chosen well.
Thanks. If it's all the same, I'm gonna go get some more of breakfast. That was really good.
Great.
Of course.
All right,
Griffith
then,
is a master.
Griffith
So
will be well missed here.
Make some preparations and we'll be gone for a few weeks, I think.
Okay, I will do my best to make sure that everything is the way you left it or improved.
Excellent.
We're gonna have a kingdom morale check every time Griffith leaves the area.
He's gonna have to set up like a Wendy's, he's like the Dave Thomas, just like
Set up franchises.
yeah.
He's good. He's going to create the equivalent of a food truck.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pause there so we can do RP votes. So we're going to start off with Brittany. Brittany, where's your RP vote?
Ooh, my RP vote. It's tough. I'm gonna go with Follis and his weird eye spell thing.
Okay.
So that was kind of cool.
I see you. George.
It's hard. I think I'm gonna go with Abby because I think we had a nice moment in the temple.
Okay. Abby.
Sonia for being the leader.
Okay.
She did a good job.
Dale.
Folus for making fun of Quaid. That was pretty funny.
Why are you bullying me?
Okay, Mike.
I was going to go with Dale for taking it.
Okay. And then last, Matt.
I think Abby had the character development tonight, so voting for Abby.
Okay, so we've got Abby with 2, and anybody else with 2?
Mike.
Follis.
Mike.
And Mike. Okay, so
It's
roll
us
off.
again. Didn't we have a rolls off?
Well,
The other time.
George won at the last 2 games, I think. Yeah, at least.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What are we rolling?
Just roll 1d20.
I got a 10.
A 5.
Abby got a 5. Okay.
Abby
Mike-
always rolls low.
So, Mike, you end up winning the RP vote, so it's 200 XP for you.
Thank you, guys.
Just add that to your character sheet. So, for those of you who are watching or watch the replays, we'll be playing again next week on the 8th. We're going to have Star Wars at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then on the 10th, we have Mythic Savannah. Starts at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturday, we have Marvel Superheroes again, which is the 11th. That starts at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So be sure to tune in, check those out. Thank you all for hanging out with us, the comments, and anything else. And we will catch you all again next time. Good night, guys.
Bye.
All right.